Oke, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Kembali lagi bersama gua Andri, Pribadi. Sekarang kita mainkan lagi Harry Potter Magic Awakening. Ini tadi gue rencananya ngerekam nggak pakai suara karena gue udah ngantuk banget. Ini sekitar udah mau jam 11, setengah 11. Dan apa ya? Tadinya gue pengen rencana nggak pakai suara lagi, cuma gue pikir, aduh, nggak pakai suara lagi gitu kan. Kasihan kalian yang nonton, bete gitu kan sama gamenya yang dimana gue nggak ngomong sama sekali. Oke, hari ini seperti biasa gue akan menjalankan main quest. Dan ini biasanya nanti kalau misalkan memang gue nggak tahu deh, kadang-kadang di game ini suka ada kayak event dadakan jam 12 malam tuh muncul gitu kan, muncul apa namanya, jam 12 malam nanti muncul event kayak kemarin Harry Potter sama si Neville Longbottom gitu kan. Jadi ya gue nggak tahu, makanya gue cepet-cepet langsung pengen rekam sekarang. Dan besok juga mau ada maintenance dari gamenya. Ini tanggal 31 Juni, sorry. Tanggal 31 Juni, 1 Agustus mau ada maintenance gitu loh. Oke, gue pengen lihat dulu sebentar sebelum gue mulai ininya. Ini apa? Oh, dapat mantra Akio lagi. Oh, ini agak panjang sih. Ini apa ini? Oh, dapat ini banyak banget ya ininya. Ini gue pengen lihat hadiah-hadiahnya kawan-kawan. Banyak ini ya, ini sih. Oh, ada harmoni segala nanti. Got it. Oke, kita mulai aja langsung kali ya. Ini mudah-mudahan rekaman gue gak ada masalah nanti ke depannya.
The ministry people were not pleased to hear about the message from Lord Me. They think it's a threat against them. There's going to be an investigation. That's why they sent for you. They want to question us at the same time.
Mungkin besok kali ya gue ngerekam tanpa suara, biar cepat selesai kawan-kawan. Jadi mohon maaf.
Just like they blame my mother for something she didn't do. Oh, hello, Professor Dumbledore.
Hello there. We've met before, haven't we?
Yes, sir. 2 years ago. We came here to, borrow the pensive.
Ah, yes, I remember. And here you are again, looking every bit as troubled as you were during your first visit.
This is new trouble. Ministry trouble.
Good for you.
Excuse me? How is that good?
Well, it's been my experience that a rebuke from the ministry most likely means you're doing something right.
Karena beberapa kali masalah sama ministry-nya itunya kan. Ministry.
This is Lindarina Crane. She works in the ministry's improper use of magic office and would like to ask you a few questions.
Yes, a brief interrogation will do. First, you may have your wands back. Miss Warrington, if I might borrow yours a moment. An incarcerate spell. Very impressive for a witch of your age, but not particularly useful if your intention is to incinerate a tree.
I was not intent on any such thing.
Yes, I know you weren't, and neither were your friends. Of course, you might have been involved in some way.
We weren't.
Yes, I believe you. You were simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. Or perhaps it was the right time, as you seem to have stopped the villain mid-deed. Bravo. You claim the suspect was wearing a white mask with distinctive markings.
Jangan-jangan dia lagi
Can you draw this?
yang pakai topeng.
Yes, that's definitely not me. And we're so close. All we need to do is simply track the suspect back to their classroom and collect our confession.
I'm sorry, but did you say classroom?
Are you suggesting another student is involved? Don't be ridiculous. Clearly it was a professor. A Hogwarts professor? That is ridiculous. Is it? Were you aware that nearly all of Not Me's demonstrations have occurred during school holidays? Well, no, but we're not on holiday now, are we? You are not, but this particular demonstration occurred at Hogwarts. Coincidence? I think not. I only require access to the staff, students, classrooms, grounds, and all miscellaneous magical creatures found on the premises. Is that all? Yes, that should do, for now.
Nih gue di misi rumah kalau nggak salah ada misi di mana nanti berhubungan dengan cewek yang ini.
You were right, Ivy. Not me is at Hogwarts.
Crane certainly thinks so. Although it sounds like she was convinced of that before she arrived.
And that's why we need to watch her. If we don't, another innocent person might end
Ini
up
kayak banyak
as the
cerita yang
main
di skip
trap.
deh. Tahu-tahu tongkat sihir kita diambil segala macem gitu kan. Kayak banyak cerita yang bener-bener di skip banget.
There you are. Perfect.
3 students at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry were cleared of all charges after initially being suspects in a brazen attack in Hogsmeade. According to lead investigator Lindarina Crane, the dangerous display was undoubtedly the work of the anarchist organization known as Not Me, despite the fact that no muggles were present to witness the event.
Clearly, the Prophet does not approve of the Ministry's handling of the Not Me scandal.
See? They're looking for someone to blame to appease the press. It would have been us if they could have twisted the truth.
Sounds to me
God dang
someone's
it.
upset they didn't get their picture in the paper. Sounds to me like someone's upset they didn't get their picture in the paper.
Tadi mati ntar dari pas sini.
Page, still not famous. Lay off, Cassandra. Oh my! Look at that!
Good morning, class. Today, I have something very special to share with you. Mimbulus Mimbletonia. It's a hybrid, in fact. They don't normally grow this large. If we're lucky, it'll bloom this spring, which is a very rare occurrence indeed.
It smells awful!
Oh, yes.
Aduh, sorry.
Quite dreadful. It's a
Gue sendawa.
which I strongly advise not touching, unless it's always been your desire to be covered in stink sap. Of course, once the plant becomes familiar with you, it's quite friendly. Or, if you're on maintenance duty, at least wearing protection.
Like, say, a mask.
Cewek apa
May
sih?
I help you?
Yes, Professor. Longbottom. Is it?
It is, Miss Crane. I'm surprised you don't remember me.
Oh, I know who you are, Professor. It's hard to miss a hero of the Battle of Hogwarts.
That's not what I meant. We were at school together. You were 3 years ahead, but still found time to laugh at my occasional misfortune, more than once as I recall.
Now, as I understand it, you were the first on the scene once the smoke had cleared. Is that correct, Professor?
I arrived just as the fire had subsided, yes.
Interesting. And what were you doing in Hogsmeade?
I was headed to the Three Broomsticks. Is that a crime?
No, of course not. Odd that you chose the path you did, so close to the square, so far from the tavern.
It wasn't Professor Longbottom. It was the other wizard.
Yes, the man in the mask, who you described as Tall, broad-shouldered, and quite adept with a wand. Where is your wand, Professor? I might want to take a look at it.
Ooh, be careful, Miss Crane. I don't think it likes you. As for my wand, the last few spells I cast all went toward mending the damaged tree in Hogsmeade.
How convenient. I'll be back.
I think you better go before Miss Crane thinks we're conspiring together.
I can't believe she suspects Professor Longbottom.
She suspects everybody. Oh, look, it's an owl. For me, I never get post.
I thought no one knew about your family.
So did I. Apparently I was wrong. Maybe there's a note. Check on the back. It's an address in Hogsmeade and a message.
What does it say?
It says, "Come alone." That's the goblin we saw before. He was spying on us. What do we do now?
He's only expecting Daniel, right? We can sneak up behind him and then...
Internet gua kacau lagi.
Why aren't you paying attention?
Run!
Where do you think you're going?
Bentar. Aduh. Sebelum gua sebelum gua ngelanjutin pertarungannya, gua pengen lihat rekaman gua dulu karena gini loh. Kalau internet gua mati, takutnya rekaman gua berhenti itu doang. Sebentar gua cek bentar. Oke, gua balik lagi nih, nggak bisa gerak, kenapa gua?
You want my help? Don't even bother.
Antipodean Opalar.
Ini gila, tato nyerangnya
Wisp.
gila-gilaan banget. Oi,
Fantastic Bomb.
oh my god, help.
Swelling Sword.
Allahu Akbar, la ilaha illallah. Brengsek. Nggak tahu diri nih orang.
Whiz Bangs.
Oke, awas.
Just get this over with.
Nippler.
Ini gimana sih lu pakai tokat sihir tapi ngelawan pakai badan juga gitu loh.
Your totem locomotor.
Allah. Mati gue.
Antipodean Opalar. Swelling Sword. Fantastic Bomb.
Aduh, gue salah deh pakai summonnya sih.
Looks like you could... I hope it's nothing I did. See those unicorns? Trust me, I'll protect you.
Gue ditangkap, tolong. Allah.
Whiz Bangs.
Brengsek banget.
Thunderbird.
Oke, berarti ini gerakannya emang harus benar-benar ngindarin serangan.
Supposed to help you.
Oke, awas.
Your totem locomotor.
Oke.
Daniel Page and Associates. My name is Victor Gridley. Welcome to my humble home. I trust you found your way without incident.
Ada insiden,
No
Pak.
trouble. Until we were attacked.
Perhaps next time you'll follow instructions and come alone.
Don't count on it. Wherever he goes, we go.
Feisty. I like her. As for you, Daniel, you're bigger than when last I saw you. As I recall, you spent most of my visit hiding.
Sorry,
behind
gatal banget.
mother's robe. Quite sure
Rambut gua gatal.
she was, had big plans. It's a shame how things turned out.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come now, Daniel. There's no need to hide who we are. A certain moral flexibility is nothing to be ashamed of. Kalina knew. It's what made her a first-class criminal.
My mother is not a criminal.
No. She earned herself a holiday in Azkaban for being an upstanding citizen, did she?
It's the Ministry's fault. Because of their ridiculous laws about performing magic in front of muggles. They needed someone to blame, so they sent her to Azkaban. She's innocent.
Spoken like a true criminal.
What do you want?
Only what is mine, my dear. Kalina owes me a debt. Perhaps you've seen a coin like this.
It's the coin you showed us last year.
I made it, as I made the one I gave to your mother. It's meant to remind her of the debt she owes, which, as you can see, is long overdue. Now, as she is presently unavailable, I would like her son to pay it.
I don't have any money.
Of course you don't. That is why I have a task for you.
I'm not going to do your dirty work.
No, my boy, these hands are clean. I am merely a procurer of very special, sometimes hard to find items. I'm simply a businessman.
You're a thief.
Businessman.
Probably want to steal.
Setiap penjahat mengatakan seperti itu.
Can't get to. That's it, isn't it?
Hai, aku businessman.
I do need
Tapi dengan cara yang kotor.
and the item in question is indeed very special. It's a key, a skeleton key, capable of unlocking any door, be it magical or muggle. But you won't be stealing it. You'll be returning it to its rightful owner, me.
Are you saying that someone stole
Aduh, internetnya
and hid it at Hogwarts?
masalah mulu nih.
Not just the key, but the thief as well. One of your professors, no doubt. I don't have a name, but I do know he or she is a member of Not Me. I tracked the scoundrel to Hogwarts, but was unable to secure a name. The fireworks display was simply an attempt to force them into the light.
You pretended to be the Order so that the real Not Me would expose themselves.
And had you not got in the way, my associates would have learned the fool's identity. That task now falls to you. I don't care how you do it. I read about the ministry.
Enggak, Not Me ini benar-benar baru loh untuk gua karena sebelumnya belum pernah disebutin di game ini.
Culprit and my key.
I already told you. I'm not.
Baru yang kemarin di awal bab aja
No.
disebutin.
Don't you want to help your family? Help your mother and your sister?
Leave me alone. She's not even a witch.
Which means it's up to you to protect her by whatever means necessary. Don't be afraid of who you are, Daniel. Embrace it. Good boy. Do not attempt to alert any of your professors, because I will find out. And just in case you're still not convinced.
Aduh, bentar. Gua ngecek rekaman dulu kan tadi sempat mati kan, kawan. Oke.
Antipodian Oberon. Niffler.
Ini apa sih lawannya? Dementor lah. Ini macet mulu internet gue, sial banget.
Don't even bother.
The Attention locomotive.
Aduh, ini kayaknya gue nggak bisa lanjut abis selesai satu cerita ini.
Fantastic bomb.
Oh,
Swelling sea.
It's been difficult for a time since they joined forces with you-know-who at last. The Ministry refused to let them return to Azkaban, leaving most to wander. I found this one in a very dark corner of London and made a deal with him. He helps me with persuasion, and I make sure he gets a square meal now and then. If you don't want your sister to join us for tea, bring me what I ask for.
hahaha.
What are we going to do?
Internet gue sentolop.
If I'm not me, then get back this key.
All while keeping Crane from finding it first. This is not going to be easy. Maybe we should tell the professor, or better yet, the headmistress. Professor McGonagall will know what to
No!
do.
You heard what Pribadi said. You can't risk him going after Esme.
Aduh, apa tadi hitam?
Someone, the whole school will find out my family is in prison, and that is the last thing I want. Would it really be so bad if people knew? Yes, it would never be the same.
Oke, selesai. Satu cerita. Aduh, ini gue pengen lanjutinnya, gue takutnya masalah gitu loh, ntar. Dapat kunci emas. Kunci emas. Oke, ada yang bisa kita ambil. Oke, apa nih? Sandio, gue punya. Aduh, dapetin lagi. Oke. Nih, mohon maaf ya, gue tolak karena gue lagi ini. Bisa taikin nggak? $2.000 lu jebelin banget. Harus 2.000. Ini kalau ditaikin semua sampai 53 ya. Lumayan. Aduh, oke deh, gue pengen lanjutin jalan ceritanya. Mudah-mudahan gak ada masalah. Kalau ada masalah mungkin nanti gue potong cuma di cerita utamanya doang gitu kan. Oke. Aduh, kalau udah namanya gangguan internet nyebelin ya.
Hey, Kevin. Perfect timing. I was wondering if you could do me a bit of a favor.
Of course, anything.
Would you be my partner in a duel against the Freys? They challenged me to a 2 versus 2 match in dueling club.
Anything but that.
Aku perlu sama bahwa kamu pilihan pertama bagiku, oke?
Me? Really? Wouldn't Daniel or Ivy be a better fit?
Don't get me wrong. Daniel's got great instincts and Ivy's a powerful caster. But Fisher and Colby use a lot of dangerous magic. If I want to beat them, I need a partner who has a large arsenal of spells. Someone who'll have an answer for any attack. Someone like you.
Knowing how to cast a spell and actually using it in a duel are two very different things.
Maybe, but you're smart and can think fast. You'll adapt quickly.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to refuse. I'd rather not cross the phrase unless absolutely necessary.
Aku paham, aku tidak akan menekanmu.
Perhaps there's some other way I can help?
Got any spells you could teach me that'll be really effective against the phrase?
Actually, I think I know just the spell. Draw your wand.
Oh my god, internet please.
Actually, I think I know just the spell. Draw your wand. Expelliarmus!
But isn't it a bit basic?
Perhaps, but that doesn't make it any less useful. Just ask Harry Potter. It was his signature spell, you know. He even used it to defeat Voldemort. It was during the Battle of Hogwarts. With the last of his Horcruxes destroyed, Voldemort was finally mortal, and Harry cast a disarming charm. At the same time, Voldemort unleashed his killing curse. It was a fierce battle, but Harry's disarming charm won out. Harry claimed Voldemort's wand and rebounded his killing curse back at him, ridding the world of the Dark Lord once and for all. I suppose what I'm trying to say is that the phrase attacks will be hard to counter and avoid, but if you use the disarming charm...
I can knock their wands out of their hands before they can cast anything, of course. You might just be onto something, Kevin. I'm going to go and practice it right now.
Oh, wait! I hope you don't think me a coward for turning you down.
Not at all, Kevin. It was a big ask. And given how the phrase fight, I can't blame you for being reluctant.
Oh, well, that's a relief, I suppose. But what will you do about a partner?
Don't worry. I'll find someone else.
Where's your partner? Don't tell me you're planning to duel us both by yourself. He's just running a bit late.
Kevin? But you said...
I know what I said, and I regret it. I let my fear get in the way of being a good friend. I hope you can forgive me.
Of course, Kevin. Now come on. We've a duel to win.
Don't get cocky. Partner or not, you're still going to lose.
Expelliarmus. Inflatus. Protego.
No one mind. Don't even bother.
Phoenix. Expelliarmus. Apogno. Hidden. Expelliarmus. Inflatus.
broken finger. Oi, you got lucky this time. But next time will be different.
I appreciate your help, Kevin. But now you're on the Frey's radar.
I know, but helping you was the right thing to do. Even if my wobbly knees say otherwise.
Hey, Daniel. Ivy said you were looking for me.
Yes, but don't worry, it's good news. I finally made the perfect potion for Alma.
Alma? But you already came up with 2 brilliant potions for her. What more is there you can do?
What if I told you I could turn all eyes on her? She wouldn't just be noticed, she'd be the center of attention.
That sounds like a love potion. Are you sure that's a good idea?
Oh no, it's not Maydya, nothing like that. It's perfectly harmless, more like a spotlight. When she's on the dance floor, every eye will be on her. They won't be able to look away. That's what she wanted, isn't it?
Maybe. To be honest, I'm not sure if she knows what she wants. It could be she's just looking for a few friends, but we can give her this new potion. It might be the answer. Hi, Alma. How's the dance going?
Great. Not for me, of course, but everyone else seems to be having a good time.
Oh, well, your hair still looks great.
I know, but it's just like before. Everybody looks great and stylish and amazing. I can't compete with that. I appreciate you trying to help me, but it doesn't matter what I do or what I change. I'm never going to stand out in this crowd. I mean, look at them. But it's fine. It was silly to think a potion was going to fix everything. And the thing is, I really like to dance. Well, that's why I wanted to get noticed in the first place. It's fun.
See, it's worse than I thought. I hope I made enough potion.
Daniel, wait. I don't think she needs another potion. I think she needs someone to ask her to dance.
To dance? You're joking, right?
No, I'm serious. I bet she's a great dancer. She just lacks the confidence to get out there on her own. That's why she wants to be noticed.
Maybe. But who's going to ask her?
I am. Alma, would you dance with me?
Okay, but you don't have to do that.
Why not? You said you really like dancing, right? Of course, if you don't think you're good enough to keep up with me.
Let's do it!
Alma, you were fantastic.
Thanks. I really do love dancing. Moving to the music makes me feel like I don't have a care in the world.
I could tell. And did you notice? Everyone was watching.
What? They were watching us dance?
No, they were watching you. I don't think you'll have a problem finding someone to dance with anymore. In fact, they're going to be lining up for the chance.
Wow. And I thought people would only respond to the way I dressed or the color of my hair. That was silly, wasn't it?
Well, yeah. You just had to show everyone the real Alma. And that's who you are when you're dancing.
Confident, happy, free. Oh, much better than a potion any day. Thank you. Daniel, too. You're both good friends. I hope he didn't waste too much time brewing all those potions.
Daniel might complain, but he's always happiest when he's hunched over a cauldron. Just like you on the dance floor.
I am. In fact, I can't wait to get back.
Go. And if you ever run out of dance partners, I'll be there. Splinter of wood. I wonder if I can make something with it. I should ask Lottie. She's the most creative person I know.
Hello. Oh, what have you got there?
It's a piece of wood I found near the forest edge. I was thinking of making something with it, but I can't decide what. Maybe I could carve something. Like a magical creature.
Oh, yes. You could make a very slender dragon. Or a flubber worm. Boring. I mean, those are great, but isn't it obvious? You should make a wand.
Robin, making wands is incredibly difficult. It takes years to learn how. Besides, that looks like a broken piece of broom to me.
Really? What kind of broom?
Let's see. The wood is obviously mahogany, and based on the grain, color, and this bit of gold lettering, I'd say it was a Nimbus 2000.
Wow, a nimbus. Can we fix it?
I think you'll need more than a single splinter to do that.
With a shot, right? Say, you're good at charms. Try a mending charm.
Repair. See? I told you. Flying brooms require a lot of complicated magic. It takes my dad hours to get everything just right. And he's a professional.
But it's a Nimbus 2000! Do you know what I could do with a Nimbus 2000? I know it's not the fastest broom anymore, but it's still really, really fast!
Hug. Nimbus 2000. A Pugno. Nimbus 2000. A Pugno. Nimbus 2000. Pugno. Nimbus 2000. A Pugno. Nimbus 2000. Pugno. Nimbus 2000. That's great, Robin, but I still think you need more of the actual broom to even attempt to repair it.
Then let's find the rest of it. Where did you find this?
Near the Whomping Willow, but I only found the one piece.
Rats! But I suppose that explains how it got there. Someone flew into the tree. Ouch.
I think we'd know if someone crashed into the Whomping Willow.
Not if it happened years ago. Let's go ask Professor McGonagall. She'll know. She's been here forever.
No, I don't recall a student flying a broom into the Whomping Willow. A Muggle automobile, yes, but not a broom.
Excuse me, did you mean a flying car?
Yes, but that's a story for another time. I do, however, recall a broom that had lost its rider that was destroyed by the Whomping Willow.
Now we're getting somewhere. When was that?
A few years before you were born, I'd say. If memory serves, it was a Nimbus 2000, and it belonged to none other than Harry Potter. It was during a Quidditch match against Hufflepuff, I believe. There was a terrible storm, but it was the Dementors that caused Harry to fall. Professor Dumbledore saved him, but alas, no one thought to rescue his broom. Harry's friends gathered the splinters to give to him. It appears they may have missed one. Thank you for sharing this. You may do with it as you wish.
Wow! Harry Potter's Nimbus 2000! I mean, I know it's just a splinter, but wow!
I think you should have it, Robin. I've got plenty of brushes. This should be with someone who would appreciate it for what it already is.
Really? That...
Robin, are you crying?
No, it's just... I can't believe I might own Harry Potter's Nimbus 2000! Kevin is definitely getting better at flying.
You're right. He hasn't fallen off his broom once today.
Exactly. What about Crane, Daniel? Is she still talking to that group of 50ers?
Yes. Did either of you find out anything else about what she's been up to?
I asked Gossamer to watch her, but he hasn't reported anything surprising. He does say she follows Professor Longbottom wherever he goes.
I hate this. If we could just tell Crane, she'd stop pestering the professor.
Maybe, but we still need to find the key. Don't worry, Ivy. No one's going to get hurt, I promise.
Did you see that? Kevin did a full spin without throwing up. I'm so proud of him. We're going to practice with some Quidditch equipment now. Throw me that quaffle, will you?
Sure, that sounds like fun. Here, catch.
What's this? Quidditch practice? You don't mind if I examine your ball, do you?
No, but it's just a quaffle, isn't it?
Indeed it is, although it never hurts to check. Tell me, have any of you witnessed any unusual happenings on or around or above the Quidditch pitch?
What do you mean by unusual?
Out of the ordinary, uncommon, abnormal, atypical, unexpected. Shall I go on?
No, we haven't seen anything.
Disappointing. Do keep an eye open for anything unusual. Preferably 2 eyes. Good day.
Who do you think she was watching? Who else is flying today?
It's mostly just been Kevin and me. And Elliot Evers, of course, but he's always training. He's so good. Oh, and Professor Longbottom stopped by as well.
Just like Gossamer said.
Maybe. Robin, I think Kevin has already found the golden snitch.
What? The snitch is still in our trunk.
Here he is. I found him.
Oh, Kevin! Are you all right? Speak to me!
I think I fell. Gravity and all that. Did I snatch the snitch? That wasn't our golden snitch.
I know. I didn't see where the other snitch came from, but when he tried to catch it, he got smacked in the head by an errant bludger, which also wasn't ours.
Came out of nowhere. My face hurts.
Oh, you poor dear. I should take him to see Madame Pomfrey, but I don't see his broom.
You're worried about his broom?
It's a Firebolt Supreme!
Take him to the hospital. We'll find the firebolt.
Come on, Kev. I'll take care of you.
What's that? It's a bludger. This must be what hit Kevin. That's odd.
I found the firebolt.
What are you doing here?
Sorry. We were just looking for this.
Young witches and wizards should not venture into the forest alone. It is not safe.
We'll be going then, Mr.
My name is Bane. Come, I will show you the way.
Here's the snitch.
No, child, don't.
Phoenix!
You want my? Don't even bother.
A Pugno! Spelliarmus. Supervise. Inflatus.
Incontinence.
I was supposed to help you.
Get back, you foul thing! Back, I say!
How do you feel?
Tired and sore. What happened?
You and Daniel were bitten. Madame Pomfrey says you didn't take on much venom, so you should be fine. She wants you to stay here tonight as a precaution.
How did we escape? Did someone else show up to help?
Elliot Evers. He arrived just in time.
Elliot saw the whole thing from above and flew down to help. He saved us.
Saved us? Or was spying on us?
Daniel, are you all right?
Esme? What are you doing here?
They told me you were hurt. What's happened? Can you walk? Do you need the nurse?
I'm fine, really. It was just a few spiders. Wait, how did you even get here?
They sent someone, a big fellow. What does that matter? What were you even doing in the Forbidden Forest?
That was my fault. It was my bludger that knocked your friend out of the sky.
So why did you throw it at Kevin in the first place?
I didn't. That bludger is charmed to follow a particular golden snitch wherever it goes, so I can practice alone. I lost the snitch in the sun, and before I could find it again, your friend had grabbed it.
If it wasn't for him, I'm not sure we would have made it out alive. Thank you so much. I don't know what I would do if something happened to Daniel. He's all I've got left.
I can take care of myself.
No, you can't. You barely seem able to keep yourself alive, Daniel. Oh, what am I going to do with you? Elliot, may I have a word with you? In private?
I don't trust him. He just showed up to save us. And now here he is, making friends with my sister.
Relax, Daniel. Elliot is just trying to help. Now, get some rest. You both need it.
No, Mom, don't leave me. Where am I?
You're still in the hospital. You were dreaming again about Mum and Dad. You need to let them go. They're criminals, remember?
Not Mum. It wasn't her fault. It was an accident.
Oh, Daniel, what am I going to do with you? I've tried so hard to take care of us, and you want to throw it all away fighting monsters and sticking up for them.
I'm sorry, Esme. You mean everything to me. You're all I've got left, too.
That's not true. You've got your friends. They care a lot about you. And Elliot seemed nice. Maybe you should be friends with him.
Just because Elliot chased off a few spiders doesn't mean we have to be friends.
Don't be so stubborn, Daniel. Elliot is a good wizard. You could learn a thing or two from him. That's why I asked him to keep an eye on you. So be nice. For me?
Fine, if it means that much to you.
Thank you. Now, you still need your rest, and I need to get home. Be good, okay?
Goodbye, Esme.
And that's where they found her. Crane claims she was attacked by not me, but it's obvious she was just snooping around Professor Longbottom's office.
Maybe we should take a closer look at him too, just in case.
But we know it's not Longbottom. We were there.
And so was he. I'm not saying the Professor is a villain, just that it's possible he had something to do with it. Maybe he supports Not-Me's message. Sharing magic with Muggles isn't exactly Dark Wizard-worthy behavior.
Maybe not, but it's still illegal.
And all I'm saying is it's worth investigating. That's it.
Hello, Daniel.
Oh, it's you. Coming to check on me already?
Esme's just worried about you. She thought you might benefit from some extra guidance.
I'm doing just fine, thanks.
Trust me, I can relate to getting into trouble. I've been to McGonagall's office plenty of times in 7 years. Making friends in high places, it's all part of the game.
What game?
Life, of course. We're all playing, but some of us are better at it than others.
Yeah, and most of the time it feels like everyone else cheats.
That's because the game is rigged, my friend. It's just like Quidditch. If you want to win, sometimes you have to bend the rules.
I don't think cheating is necessary to have a good life.
Oh? Then perhaps you'd care to test that theory.
Are you crazy? We're in the hospital. We'll get in trouble.
It appears to me that we're alone, and I'll try to make it fast.
Expelliarmus. A Pugno.
Look at them, Ned. Don't even bother.
Inflatus. Stupefy. Nebulous.
Just get this over with.
Expelliarmus. Phoenix. Inflatus. Nimbus. Nebulous. A Pugno. Three-headed dog.
I've always got time for my... See those units? Trust me. I'll protect you.
Stupefy. Inflatus. A Pugno.
I was supposed to help you.
Nimbus 1000. Nebulous. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. A Pugno. Inflatus. Nimbus 1000.
That's not fair. You cheated.
Was this a formal duel? No. I won. Nothing else matters. You see, there are shortcuts to everything. You just need to know where to look. And you must be strong, even if you're afraid. Do you think I defeated that acromantula because I was afraid of it? No. I beat it because I was stronger.
I'm not afraid.
Fear is weakness, but it can also be motivation. Use it, feed off it, and your power will grow. That's how you protect your sister. Show everybody how strong you really are. Understand? Good. Now, come on, let's get you back to your dormitory. Filch has been skulking around here threatening everyone with detention, and you definitely don't want to run into him.
Definitely not.
Right. Today's practical exam should be quite simple. You'll be repotting the Dittany in front of you and choosing the correct new growing medium. Points will be given for both speed and accuracy. Is everyone ready?
Ready.
Ready, Professor.
Excellent. All right. Begin. My poor plants. Who did this? No one answers? In that case, detention. All of you.
All of us? But we didn't do anything. It was all Cassandra.
Do you have any proof?
No.
Well then, detention. Whoever was responsible will have to think long and hard about what they've done. And the rest of you can think on being more careful around living things. Class dismissed.
I just don't understand her. Some days she's so mean. Other days she's almost nice. But this...
This was a step too far.
The worst. You really think she's bad?
Well, yeah. Who else would have hidden a venomous tentacula in our patch?
You can't prove it was her, Daniel. And besides, she's not nearly as bad as some of the bullies in my year.
Who are they?
Slytherins. They made my life a nightmare.
What did they do?
Too much to say, but I shouldn't gossip. And I have to get these plants repotted before their roots dry. On with you, get to your next class.
Who do you think those Slytherins were?
I don't know. But if they were worse than Cassandra, I almost don't want to find out.
It's not fair. We shouldn't be in here. This was all Cassandra's doing.
You heard Professor Longbottom. We don't have any proof.
We don't need proof. Why would we hide a tentacula in our own trough? We know it was Cassandra. It's always her. Besides, you know how much she loves venomous tentacula.
Oh, I know. I've heard her talking to her plants like they're pets. Then again, I've heard you talking to your potions the same way.
What's this? Students making merry when they're in detention?
We weren't having fun. Don't worry about that.
Maybe an extra 2 hours of polishing would do it. And then you can clean the toilets.
What? No, that's not fair. We're almost done with all the trophies.
Don't look like it to me. Detention ain't like the old days. Wouldn't see no kids laughing when they're hanging by their toes in the dungeons. Nope, not like the old days at all. Shame, really. Thought we turned a corner with the Inquisitorial Squad.
The what?
Inquisitorial Squad. Head Mistress Umbridge's brilliant idea. She had vision. Knew that students needed to be put in their place.
What did the Inquisitorial Squad do?
Kept other students in check. Important to have a man on the inside. Mostly Slytherins, including 3 of the best this school has ever seen. Enough talking. Back to work, or it's scrubbing the dungeons for the 2 of you.
I wonder if those are the same Slytherins Professor Longbottom was talking about.
It wouldn't surprise me. I'm just glad they're not at school anymore.
Same here. But aren't you just a little curious? A group that notorious, even now they're still talked about?
Yeah, for being cruel.
Still, I think we should do some research to find out who they were. And I think I know right where to check.
You do?
Filch mentioned an Umbridge. I bet she'd know more.
Well then, looks like we'll have to find out more about her. I don't get it. She was a headmaster, right? So why isn't her portrait anywhere?
It doesn't make any sense. It's like they've erased all memory of her.
Hello, you two. What are you doing in the halls in this hour? It's nearly bedtime.
We were searching for Professor Umbridge's portrait, but can't find a thing. Did you know her?
Why would you be researching her?
We were trying to find out more about those bullies you mentioned. Filch mentioned Umbridge's Inquisitorial Squad. We figured it might be the same group, but we can't find note of them anywhere.
For good reason. That was a dark time in Hogwarts history.
What happened? Those Slytherins sound like real nasty characters.
They were. 3 of them. Draco Malfoy, Vincent Crabbe, and Gregory Goyle. They stalked these halls like they owned the place. Biggest bullies I've ever seen. Never saw one without the others. On their own, they weren't particularly terrible. But together...
Wow, they sound worse than Cassandra.
Cassandra might have a few sharp edges, but Malfoy and his gang were nothing but malice and spite. Even sided with you-know-who during the Battle of Hogwarts. At least, at first.
No way. I can't believe anyone at Hogwarts would side with him.
Like I said, dark days. But even Malfoy came around in the end. He sided with Harry Potter and his allies. He helped turn the tide of the battle.
He redeemed himself? Really?
Really. Even the worst bullies have something to make them human. Remember that. Now, off to bed with you. Trust me, you do not want a second attention with Filch.
Well, I guess that's one mystery solved.
Even if Malfoy turned to good at the end, I think I'm glad he and his friends aren't at Hogwarts anymore. I'll take Cassandra and her snark any day over them.
You know, Robin, the food isn't going anywhere. You can stop to breathe.
I know. I just can't wait to go outside and get on my broom.
But I thought we were all going to revise for our History of Magic exam today.
Oh, yeah, but it's so nice out. Seems a shame to waste the day indoors studying, doesn't it? Besides, I've nearly perfected the sloth grip rope. Oh, no.
It's all right. The letter didn't get too soggy from the porridge. You should still be able to read it.
That's not what I'm worried about.
Then what's the matter?
It's a howler. Mom sent me a howler.
Best to open it and get it over with. The longer you put it off, the worse it'll be.
Robin, Huang, Thistlethwaite! Your father and I have been patient, but enough is enough! If you don't buckle down and raise your marks, we will have no choice but to ground you. Literally! That means no flying and certainly no Quidditch! If I get one more report from your professors that your head is in the clouds and not in your studies, I will come up there and confiscate your broom myself!
What am I going to do? I'll die if I can't fly.
The solution's obvious, isn't it? All you have to do is revise.
Yeah, well, that's easier said than done. I've never been very good at reading or memorizing facts.
Don't worry, Robin. We'll help you. Here, why don't we start with the material for this week's History of Magic exam? Let's see. Who was Emmerich the Evil?
He was that wizard who wore a jellyfish as a hat, wasn't he?
No, that was Uric the Audible. Emmerich the Evil was a wizard who terrorized the south of England in the early Middle Ages. He was killed in a duel against Egbert the Egregious, remember?
No, that's the problem. All this history stuff is so boring. Even when I do manage to get through reading without falling asleep, I always mix up all the names and dates.
Maybe it's not the material you find boring, but the studying method, Robin. Grab your broom and meet me on the Quidditch pitch. I have an idea.
complaining about getting to fly, but are you sure this is a good idea? The exam is in just a few days.
The solution's obvious, isn't it? All you have to do is revise.
Traditional revising methods might work for us, Kevin, but they're clearly not working for Robin. That's why I'm proposing a more hands-on approach. One that takes advantage of Robin's strengths. Robin, you and I are going to act out the duel between Emmerich the Evil and Egbert the Egregious. You can be Emmerich, mounted on the fearsome dragon steed he was rumored to ride. I'll be Egbert.
Why not? If it helps me keep my flying privileges, I'll try anything.
Howler!
Troll!
Incarcerate! Howler! Monsterbrook!
Pugmill! Centaur!
Places.
Madagot! Nippet Shouted!
Places. Inflatus. Howler. Places.
Monsterbrook!
Howler.
And so Emmerich the Evil was slain by Egbert the Egregious, thus ending his reign of terror once and for all.
Did it work?
Let's see. Robin, when and where did Emmerich the Evil operate?
The south of England in the early Middle Ages?
That's correct. Well done, Robin. You remembered. And well done to you too for figuring out a revising method that actually worked.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but you actually made revising fun! Thank you! Now come on! We've still got 9 chapters worth of material to act out!
Ohayo. Konnichiwa. Konbanwa. いつ見てるかわ